Hello and happy Friday, everyone. We are back in the Mostly Average Park, uh, and taking a look quick here at our launched coaster, Sprint 500 coaster, and park is doing okay. If we pull up the HUD, you can see we're at $290,000. Uh, we've been really heavily focused on the management piece of this. Our happiness from our staff has dropped significantly here. Multiple thefts. So I mean, we're gonna try and do that, and I want to get a scenery heavy episode coming in here because I do want to try and fill out this area. I want to start getting some of this stuff done, so we can try and get this open because then we'll start to make some money because people will start to come back into the park. We're at 1,500 people, uh, and we do have a lot of scenery already in the park. So the audio in the last episode had a few choppy bits, so I'm going to try and stay away from some of the busier areas of the park to try and prevent that. It tends to do better when I'm out in this area, so we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully I remember. And all of a sudden, oh yes, we just keep getting information about those. So those are just going to keep going. But let's go ahead and try and go through some of our park management features. Uh, guest summary, pretty decent. I might come back to Fireball another time because the line is absolutely packed with people. Our happiness, uh, staff happiness is rapidly declining. Our most popular attraction is Fireball. Uh, so that's fine. What is this one? What is the one on the top here? Park rating? Park rating dropped a little bit, but that's fine. Balance bonus. This is all when our Whirlpool and the Scissor went to old status, so that's fine. Ride rating, still fine. Marketing bonus. We had a little bit. We tried that out. It didn't work too great for us. And then our scenery rating is going to steadily increase, and increase a little bit recently because of all the work that we did over here. So that is good. Our ticket prices, uh, not too bad. We aren't selling priority passes. We may actually try and open that up here again because I realized there was something that I didn't do, but we'll do that when we get to the shops. Biggest drop, this isn't anything too crazy. Just all the same stuff that we just looked at. Finances, red across the board. No surprise there. Ride ticket sales, we have lost $390 in ticket sales, probably because the Gulpy Speedway broke down. It must have broke down at some point, and then I just don't see it, so whatever. Ride running costs, that's obviously going to put us down there. Small attraction sales, $85.50. That's, we almost, oh, we are making a profit there. That's crazy. Coaster running costs, nothing too crazy there. Priority pass sales, we aren't doing that. We actually broke even on the attraction sales, which is awesome. That I don't think we've done that yet. Our park entrance sales, a little higher than what it was in March, so that's good. A little lower, across the average. I guess that's a little lower. So that's something. Our shops and facilities, shop sales, we are not keeping up with that, but that is fine. We actually made a profit with the hotel. The restaurant, we did not make a profit. That's fine. So overall, that's not too terribly bad compared to what we were at. Park management, that's where we're losing all of our money in our staff wages. So that's to be expected. And yeah, so we know that shops and stalls, probably a big portion. We might actually have to start charging, but we're not going to do that this episode for our rides. Loans we don't need to worry about. The graphs we're not going to worry about. No research. Marketing we're not going to mess with. Our staff. Alright, so they've dropped pretty quickly here. So let's go ahead and we'll try and get him up by $10. Humberto, we'll get you up to 110. Alejandro Parrott, we'll get you to 100. Morris 170. Actually, we should be doing this way. These guys are finally starting to drop, so maybe 125 is a good number for these guys. Normal workload, that's pretty good. These guys are real pissed off. Well, let's do 100. We're about to lose all of these guys. They're about to all be pissed off and leave. And I'm actually thinking, let's try some different things here. So we'll get a couple different values in and see what happens. Oh, 102.50. So we have different values. That way we can kind of see right from the beginning. We don't have to continuously test. If someone is happier than others, it'll be perfect. So we'll keep that going. Our vendors, we probably trained up too many of these. So we probably shouldn't have trained them as far as we did. And if someone quits, I think that's fine. But for now, we won't worry about it. Our vendors in the fireball area, 110. Let's try 112.50. We are really nickel and dime in here. So $95 for him. He's probably gonna be 100. Same with this guy. Moses will make you 90. Susanna will make you 90. 90. And everything, we should have 4 per area, so that's fine. Some of the low areas, let's see. Ooh, I didn't know it did that. My pay is pretty good, so that's... My salary is massive. I need more work to do. But these guys are... Maybe we need to switch some of these up. Maybe we do... Where's our... I need more work to do. Let's do, him over here. We will give a newbie to the fireball area. So that... Maybe then I'll drop it off. We probably trained these guys up a little too high too, but that's fine. My job is I'm content with my paycheck. That's good. I can't complain. I've got it pretty good. Things are okay here. That's fine. I'm not getting paid what I'm worth, so he doesn't like the 160. So 170 should be a little bit better. Pay is pretty good. Staff building is lever. I could do with more cash. So we'll go 105 for him and see if that changes. Alright, we know he's going to have the same thought. He will also have the same thought. He will also have the same thought. Same thought. And Julianne Rose. So, Julianne Rose is one of our subscribers to the channel. So if you guys are interested in being a part of it, make sure you leave it in the comment section. Let me know what position you want to be, what color you like. And I'll put you guys in here. Because, man, I mention them quite a bit. Especially right now. We are mentioning them all the time. So, we will do that if you guys are interested in it. But yeah, well, everything is alright, I suppose. He's already off the whole... My pay is pretty good. Alright, so Gert's liking the 105. So 105 might be the sweet spot here for everything. I do want to keep the training level up because I don't want to have to hire a ton of them. So that should be good. I think we are good on our staff members. Let's double check these. I'm just over the moon with this job. I am absolutely loving this. I was made for this. I get paid what I'm worth, which is exciting. I'm so happy at work. So this job is great. So that's perfect. My pay, yeah, so these guys, I should see if another park is hiring. That's pretty crazy. His pay is good, but he wants to look for another job, but he's a little bit happier. I can do more. Oh, it might be that. The low workload. Adolfo, we may need to... $100 seems to be the right fit for the janitors, but the problem is they're overtrained. So we may actually just, we don't need Adolfo. Sorry, Adolfo, you're fired. We'll keep Alejandro Parra. He's OG, so he's staying. We'll see if the other guys, if their workload becomes any heavier now, since we lost a staff member. I wonder if I should do that with a... Is there anyone else? Mechanics are fine. The vendors are dependent on the guests, so that doesn't make any sense. These guys are all normal, so that's fine, I guess. Our guests, our teen groups, we have 22% in teen groups. That's pretty low. And that's actually what we're catering to with our restaurant, so we may need to keep an eye on that. They do stay in the park less time than the adult groups with the family groups. Oh, no, I take that back. But the family groups stay less than anyone, so... Hungry and thirsty. We need to find a way to get them to go and eat. Much for... Oh, wait. What's this? I'm not paying this much for Gulpy Speedway. I spent loads on park entry. Okay. That's good feedback. We'll actually have to take a look at that. Bubble Shop. It was full. That's crazy. People, that is just insane. Alright, so we didn't make any money with the Gulpy Speedway at that, so let's go $700. We want $7, and hopefully, oh, there we go. Alright, so the Gulpy Speed, you know, this is crazy that we had that much. Ticket sales, $1,000. You know, honestly, I don't know if I care that it says it's so much. Let's just leave it at that, and that should be fine. We are good on all of those. Alright, let's go back into our attractions here. So our shops and stalls. I think this is the first year that hot air balloons didn't make money, which is nuts. Hot Dog House, losing money. Because people don't have enough money to go there. The vending machine, doing good. Random stuff not open. Cooling station, fine. Hot air balloons. That's... Lifetime profit, 130,000. I wonder if it got stuck being... Oh, I wonder if that was the one where I pulled the vendor out. That's fine. Anyway. Pip shop vending. We only lost $1. That's not bad. Gulpy Speedway, 40 bucks, not bad. Bubble balloons, $200. And this is probably average time spent serving, time spent attended. So we lost about 30%, a little over 30%, so far this month, but it's going up. It's not too bad. Bear Paw eats Pip Shot Juice. That should get better. I spun the camera. Oh god, I don't know. I can tell there was a weird cut in there, so I'm sorry if there was definitely there's still being weird cuts. Oh god. Dome protectors. Anyway, what I was saying, Bear Paw Eats, we're not going to worry about that. Yeah, it made money in the last month. So there are still places making money that aren't too bad. The Gulpy Speedway vending, Bear Paw Eats Pizza Pen, getting better. This isn't terrible, to be honest. Probably breaking even at the end of the day. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Our facilities, we're obviously going to lose money on the facilities. We have one of the restrooms closed because there's no point in having it open. The coaster crane is making some money. It actually made us a profit. So that's exciting. We're seeing if we can rotate around. There's a lot of people using it. Probably a lot of people are walking back and forth from attraction to attraction. Alright. The Golden Nook, $1,700 last month. Let's actually take a look at this a little bit further. We are full. Okay, so this need... What are people thinking about? There are no luxury rooms. The standard rooms at the Golden Nook are so cheap. Oh. We must change that. We'll also make $70. We don't need anything like that. We need to connect. Okay, connect more hotel rooms. Just go up here. Connect everything at this point. So we get 2 more luxury rooms at our disposable. Gosh, it's like I don't even know how I start to talk for these things. Alright, we are in the thick of things, so I don't know. Oh, we got a little Z fighting there, but whatever. Alright, so all of a sudden we have 4 out of 9 taken. I'm assuming... Standard, they keep that, but it is a fancy hotel. This hall has it all. Refreshing drinks. Like has a restaurant. I didn't even think of that. I wonder if people are going in here using the restaurant and then coming out and they're not hungry anymore. Either way, the luxury rooms doing us wonders here. The extra $10 is going to be great for us, so that should be fine. We only lost $435 for our restaurant. And you know, this is going to be a thing here. Alright, so... I don't want to... Team venue, that's fine. Brand monthly, monthly running cost is $100. Expansion, it only costs $20 for the expansions. So, this may sound silly, but we're just going to spend the money to have these constantly connected. Because I'm annoyed with getting that notification all the time. So with 5 expansions, we have a ton of tables available now. And that should mean that it only costs $50 for the expansions. That's fine. I don't really care about that. The perks monthly running cost is $175. That probably draws in more people than anything. And this month's really, you know, it's not the end of the world. It'd be nice to make some money with Chops, but you know, I didn't think about it. There's a restaurant in the Golden Nook. So the fact that we have people coming in here, that's going to be a thing. So let's double check here. People still thinking this, but it's full, are too expensive, but at the same time, they're also taken. Not gonna drop the price because of people saying that it's too expensive. Bubble balloons. That's not bubble balloons. That's hot air balloons. You are right. Where is our vendor? He should be wandering somewhere around here. That is probably a reason why we're losing so much money with that vendor. We probably we're gonna make a risky decision here. We are going to hire a vendor. We're going to pause the game because I need to get the wardrobe for Nicole Marilis, who is going to go to the kitty area. Susanna Birch. Black. Green. Tan. Black. Black, green, tan, black. Black, green, tan, and black. Alright, so if I'm here on these people, work roster, I wish I gave them a preferred shop, like if I could tell them, alright, this, or, ooh, we could really do a lot with this. I don't know if that'll work though. So if we took, alright, we will, alright, we're gonna try and do a little craziness with the work rosters here. We're gonna do it on the kitty roster because those are one of the more interesting things. So we'll leave Nicole. She is going, I can't, oh, ooh, okay, there is a way to do this. Okay, alright, alright, we are sorting this out a lot, and we have a lot of work that we need to do now with this. So let's go up here. We know this person. Hot air balloons. You get that one. The kitty area for Jean Lance. We will give you any second here. Give you the Bear Paw Eats there. Ruben Van in Fireball area. You are a 5-star worker, so you are going to go to the cooling station. Sam Maidment. We should switch her to the kitty area. And we'll bring this person up to the Fireball area. So, Sam Maidment, we will throw you at the pizza. Bear Paw Eats Pizza. Okay. Brianna Sanderson, kitty area. Let's see here. You are in the kitty area. So let's go ahead and we'll give you the opportunity over here at Bubble Balloons. Jake Werner, you're going to get Hot Dog House. And then we'll leave Moses Vincent, Susanna Birch, and Nicole Mireless. They are all going to be, they're like the breakers, if you will. And we could honestly probably, that may be a mistake to do that. Oh, that maybe definitely, or no, she's already at the staff building. So everything will probably shut down. They'll all probably move around now. But let's hope that that helps us out a little bit. We'll have people going back directly to the shop that they're working at, and hopefully that person will then, the breaker will just move down, take that person, move to the next one, take that person. The idea, the concept is there. Will that work? Who knows? So we do have the 5 on the kitty area, and that is mainly because they're really far away. We could honestly probably, we have one person at the Bubble Balloons, 1-3. We could probably put Moses at Bubble Balloons, and they can just rotate, because they have to go really far. They have to walk all the way around to the back of this, where these guys can just in and out as much as they want. So that should help them quite a bit. And you know, I think we're pretty good. We lost $7,000 already, which is pretty crazy. Our restaurants so far, we're going to continue to lose money on that. The Golden Nook. So far, this one's profit. We are making good money, which is great. And our rooms are nearly full, which is pretty amazing. So hopefully that continues. Small attractions, we're doing all right. Let's actually go back to Chops here and just, there's nothing to choose from. It. Chops is too expensive for me. That's going to happen. Chops is a fancy, so we need, it wants us to put in, let's bring the Tiki Cheeky back. Let's actually, we're going to do plain chicken. No, we're going to do wings. Wings make sense at a place like this. We will do, we'll just leave it at the regular there. fries. Those are that you would expect to see something like that there. And we'll go with the gulpy. It's funny that there's no soda. No gulpy soda. We'll do a slush. We'll do guava. Do the duo. And then we will take off the latte, the mocha, and the cappuccino. And although the mocha, well, that'll change. It's fine. Everything's fine. And then hopefully there's nothing to choose from will change drastically. Branding up to $500, so we might actually lose some more money, but we'll see. And then these. So one thing that I forgot to do with our shops that are closed is set the advertisements. And just a memento is going to have the random stuff. We have the Planet Coaster sign, which advertises that. It will advertise this. It will advertise Bubble Shot and Fireball. Fireball, please. Those are the three that have priority passes. Oh, we also need... Or no, this doesn't have a priority pass. So, it'll have those. And then, Hat's Fantastic, also known as Dome Protectors. Going to pull that in. Our ATM sign will advertise the ATM. And let's see if I can... Was it not a building? Why is this? Oh god. I hit the delete button. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's get this back. The restroom. There we go. Took a little bit of time, but we got that all set. And you know, I'm half tempted to try and open this up, but I know we didn't sell anything. You can get dome protectors, but that means I need to hire a vendor. So I don't think it's worth it yet. Let's get through a couple episodes, and we will come back and revisit that. There's a lot of thefts out there in the park. That's no good, no bueno. Who's this? Eric Addison. Getting paid what he's worth, so that's a good sign. Let's do one last quick run through the staff and their pay. My pay is fair. I can do more work than this. That's fine. You'll have that. Money isn't really an issue. I'm over the moon with this, so those people are happy. I should see if there's another. There's so much litter on the floor. We could do with more bins. Interesting. Interesting. I get paid one more. I think I should see it. So those guys aren't necessarily... My pay is fair. My pay is pretty good. I'm content with my paycheck. Just fine. Where... Oh, I guess I should... Where's Alejandro? He is free roam. There aren't a lot of bins. Well, yeah, there is. Maybe on this side. Could throw some bins in, but there's not a lot of litter. I don't know what you're talking about, Alejandro. We'll figure it out. You'll figure it out eventually. You'll be happy soon enough. Oh, I never... Let's get back over to a safe spot where I can talk. And, our people. Let's see. Over the moon. Job. My pay is fair. $12.50 seems to be pretty good. Everyone seems to be happy with that. It's like this job was made for me, which is great. My paycheck is huge. Money, money, money. I'm going to be rich. Oh, you can be happy for now because it might go away. Content with my paycheck. That's fine. My salary is massive. That's fine. Getting paid what I'm worth. So that's good. Nothing too crazy here. I don't think $5 for those guys is going to make much of a difference. So I think we're alright now. We're still losing money. No doubt about that. We're going to continue to lose money for who knows how long. Ride ticket sales. $90. Yeah, significantly less people in line here. Maybe if people are still saying that they're not paying that much, maybe it is time. We'll do $8. See, we want it to be a good balance. We don't want people to be complaining about how pricey it is, but we also don't want this line to be super full. Which should theoretically be the case with this, but I have a specific goal that I'm going for, so we can certainly make money if we need to. And I think we're looking pretty good. What the hell happened over here? I know that it wasn't... Why did it just choose to do that? I don't know what it did there. I don't know why we lost some pathing, or the pathing changed, but we're just going to pretend like we didn't see it for now. Maybe we'll go back and fix it at some point. But yeah, so that's going to do it for our management features. We are going to go and try and get a lot of work done on the coaster here. We have our trough. We have to dress up the outside of the trough. I want to dress up this area, which will have like a gift shop in it that will hopefully have people that will catch people on the outside. I don't know if it'll be on this side, maybe over here, maybe we have a bathroom over here. I don't know. But we will also set up our path here, and I am on the fence about where I want this queue line to be, because it'd be really nice to have the queue over here, like entrance, because it would be another thing that people would go to here, but it would make sense over here. Like, it's off the beaten path, so like, however busy it's going to be, like, people are going to be gathering over here rather than out in the middle. So I don't know. I'm truly still trying to figure this one out. And you know, then we could have like a sign that comes over here that with our entrance and all that stuff. Then we just need to decorate this, but this is then this super long area without a whole lot, unless we try and do some shops and whatnot, but no one's going to be walking over here, so it wouldn't be very profitable. So I'm really struggling with this so far, but I like the idea of having it here, and then these will obviously fill in over here. We just need to figure out something for this area. So anyway, we'll jump into the time lapse, and I will see you there. So welcome to the time-lapse portion of today's video. And you can see I didn't really realize how long we got distracted in our management features. So again, we do have another short time lapse for you this week, but I'm hoping with the removal of Hackberry Hills from my schedule, I can get a little bit more detail into this series, because this is currently my favorite series to work on at the moment. And with that being said, obviously my computer is certainly struggling with the park size, so trying to sort out how we're going to do this moving forward. I do have some good news on that front, because I am planning to get a brand new computer coming up here, and it's set to be, I'm planning it out, and it's set to be a very good computer, so I'm really excited for that. But you'll notice that if we talk about the video, because we should talk about the video, I said I was going to do a lot of things, and then here I am working on a sign. At some point at the end of that rant, as I was finishing up the live portion, I said something about possibly having a sign, and then I stepped away for a day and came back, and here I am thinking, you know what, I think I can make a sign. So I am trying to make it, and you know, I think it turns out pretty good. We do a couple different things to test it out. We got the a big tire in there. We also have the created our own letters out of art shapes. I do mess around with the colors quite a bit, and there are some things that I'm not super happy with, but you know, I think it's good enough. And then we also add in like a silhouette of the of an F1 car, and I think this turned out pretty cool. And I kind of put it in as a backdrop. I just kind of put the letters over top of this, and it kind of hides a little bit of the car, but you can still see a lot of what it is. So it is a pretty crude silhouette version of it, but I think I eventually figured it out, and I got the right backing, the background for it with the right concrete that makes it pop. So I changed the colors around quite a bit, and you know, I think it looks really good. We also go ahead and we recolored the ride a little bit, and we get some black in there. We add red to the rails, which turns out pretty good. And then we also start doing what I actually said at the end of the live portion, where we start messing around with the trough and giving it a little bit more realistic look with some of the concrete pieces, so it's not going to be as rough with the terrain around the outsides of it, and I think it goes pretty well. We also do start to get set up with the oh, here we are putting the sign in place. We start placing some of the pieces that, you know, I think I want to have around in the different areas. So we had a Hat's Fantastic that our guests, of course, walk through the fence and start trying to use more than they use the other Hat's Fantastic, which is crazy. And then we also add a restroom, and then we go right back to our sign, and now we're gonna get the final background. And as I was doing this, I realized, you know what, that looks a lot better than the smooth concrete pieces that I have in there. So we go ahead and start completely adjusting these again, and you know, we get halfway. I think we got a little bit past the bridge, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm done working with these concrete pieces for today. So I kind of finished it up, but we are actually rapidly getting close to the end of the time-lapse footage. We do completely rearrange our exit building, our exit paths, and our station. And the idea behind this is it's going to be a parking garage style thing, so I wanted to make it so that I could somewhat believe that it will be a parking structure. And you know, I think it turns out good. We get the priority pass in here, and yeah, I think we're getting set up to where we could open. We're not going to, but we certainly could. But what I do is I leave you here with 3 different versions of POV. So we got the standard in-seat view, we have a track view, and we have a cinematic view. So I do hope you enjoy it. If you like, make sure you leave a like. If you see something I could have done better, leave it in the comment section. And I hope to see you in the next one. Later.